Hi, my name is Bronwen Capshaw, and my friends think that I'm funnier than I actually am, which gives me false sense of hope to start this YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be explaining the first episode of Soul Eater, which is an anime, and it's really great. So it starts off and it's like,
this is Death Weapon Meister Academy. We just call it the DWMA because that's shorter. But essentially, this academy was built so that we can fight off these things called Kishins, which are basically just craziness and anger and hostility all wrapped up into a nice little ball called a soul. And you're like, that's cute. I don't understand.
So they're like these weapons and meisters, which are actually people, but the weapons can turn from people into weapons, and the meisters use the weapon people, hunt down all of these Kishin eggs / Kishins so that the world doesn't die. And you're like, okay, cool. So the first people we meet are Maka and Soul. Maka is this little 13-year-old girl. I'm pretty sure she's 13. She looks like she's 15. I'm not really sure. You never know with these animes. And she's wearing a plaid skirt and a fucking cape, and you're like, okay, I already like you. And then this guy who has white hair and red eyes who looks really creepy, and his name is Soul Eater. Who the f***'s name is Soul Eater? They're hunting down this guy who has creepy scissory looking hands, and he's slicing open poor girls on the street and he's eating their souls, and you're like, what are you doing? So Maka does this really big introduction, essentially explaining what just happened.
That guy has a Kishin soul. We have to hunt that so that the world doesn't die. Come on, Soul Eater, turn into a weapon so that I, your Meister, can wield you and kill it. Let's do it. And you're like, okay.
The guy's name is Jack the Ripper. They're really clever with that. They'll add in little things about real life. So they're like, yo, Jack the Ripper, your soul is Kishin, so we're gonna destroy you and eat your soul. And you're like, why are you gonna eat a soul? Isn't that bad? So they start fighting with this guy, and you're like, okay, they won, good for them. And then the guy that turned from a white-haired, red-eyed dude into this big scythe-looking thing with a scythe eats the soul, and you're like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Anyway.